Yo, let's get it. Early morning, rise and shine, rise and grind. First and most foremost, I love all of y'all. I fucks with all of y'all. Well, not all of y'all, but most of y'all. God damn, it's traffic, and it's raining, and it's traffic. Let me hurry up. I should have took the street. But on the flip side, alright, so there's two things I want to talk about. Thing number one, and thing number two. The first thing I want to talk about is women. Women. So, I've came to the final conclusion. I like when I say I've came to the final conclusion, because that's how you know shit about to get real. I've came to the final conclusion that the emotional gene, or whatever gene that carries emotion that's inside of women, can either be their greatest destruction or their greatest ability. And it all depends on how much attention you focus on each side of the levee. Now, the thing is, women have power. All women have power, and all women are way more than what they think they are. And the problem is, everything about life has been put into a perspective to really destroy the woman's mentality because of how powerful they are. And when I say powerful, like, there's a reason why women are not naturally strong, and it's because they possess like a different type of power. Men physically strong, we have all the physical attributes, but women are mentally stronger than us. They possess a different type of power. But there's an epic plot to destroy all of that. So when you think about witches, like, you think about back in the days, there used to be witches and witch doctors and fucking like shamans and shit. You know what I mean? Like, it used to be all type of shit back in the days. And there's been an epic plot to get rid of that. Like, you ever wonder why on Halloween you see a witch in a black dress? It really symbolizes like an old black woman. That's really that's really like the symbol for it. Like old black woman. But like witches and spell casting and shit like that, like a lot of that shit is real. Like right now, to this day, there's women that do voodoo, right? Like to this day. You feel me? But no, on some real shit, like, there's women that do voodoo, right? Like, and back in my era, like, see, one of the reasons why I know that there's a plot to remove all of that super, like, magical shit in women, because even in my era, right, in y'all era, it don't exist no more. But in this new social media era and all that, it don't exist no more. But prior, I remember, like, my mom used to tell me shit like, be careful about that girl. She'll put some period blood in your spaghetti and have you fucked up. Right? Y'all remember that? Are y'all old enough to remember that era? Like, a girl's doing spells and shit. Like, bitch, put some period blood in your fucking spaghetti or something that you have read and have you really fucked up, bro. Like, I don't know if y'all remember that. That's an actual real spell. That's an actual real spell. So, like, back in the days, like, people, like, nah, look. Back in the days, and that's just one thing. Like, when you really go back in the days, right? Like, our grandparents, like, my grandparents, they knew shit. Like, my grandmother knew shit. My mom, them, they got shit that was passed down to them that they knew that was like magical shit. Like, and it's crazy that shit is kind of like disappearing. Like, all these bitches twerking and all this stupid shit. Like, man, there's so much, bro. That's why, not to change the subject, but that's why, like, when I see certain, like, females, when I see a lot of these females that get super pushed, in any form of mainstream light, I'm like, y'all don't even know, man. Like, these people are designed to destroy y'all mentality. Like, but anywho, going back to what I was saying, there was a lot of shit that women knew back in the days that they don't know. Like right now, half of the women in the 2019, they don't even know the family's recipes and shit like that. Like they can't even cook. You feel me? You know how your grandmother, like how many of y'all be like, nigga, I'd kill for some of my granny cooking, right? And then you be like, granny cooking low-key better than your mom cooking, right? But then your mom still cook fire, you feel me? But then you look at your girl and you be like, she don't got the thing. The thing didn't make it to her generation. You like I'm keeping it a bean. That good old thing, that didn't make it to our girl's generation. It didn't make it. You know the thing, look, my girl be in there cooking with measuring cups. Bitch, what's wrong with you? My girl be cooking with measuring cups. Bitch, are you crazy? I ain't never in my life seen my grandmother use a measuring cup. Bitch, that bitch grab the salt, sprinkle it on there and shit. Get some seasoned salt, push it in there. Get some seasoned salt, push it in there, and rinse it off. Rinse off. My grandma used to say rinse. She ain't even say rinse. Rinse it off. Rinse off that spoon and that bowl. Put some seasoning salt in there. Put some seasoning. That's how you know. That's how you know it's gonna be good when they say put some seasoning salt in there. Now put some seasoning salt in there and rinse it off. Oh, when Granny get to saying them things, oh, we about to have a feast. Put some seasoning salt in there and rinse it off. Alright, Granny? That's how you know it's about to be dummy good. But no, right? So what I'm saying is, that thing of what it means to be the fucking brick of the family. Like, grandma, if you really think about like your generational, like all the things that was really passed down, bro, like it was the grannies and grandmas that really had the real effect on the family. Now the problem with these girls in these eras, they don't even believe that they gonna be a grandma. Like, how many girls in this era is like, I'm gonna be a fucking grandma one day and I need to fucking really like, I need to really like focus on the neck. You feel me? Like, these girls don't even want to have children in this area. I mean, in this era. These girls don't even want children in this era. Bitch be like, yeah, I just want one kid. What? The fuck you talking about one kid? Bitch, we gonna go extinct. Fuck you talking about you want one kid. Bitch, we going extinct if you only want. Man, my grandma got 12 kids and probably a few abortions. My grandma probably had about 6 abortions outside of the 12 kids that she got. But more of the story is, what I'm saying is this, right? What I'm saying is this. It was certain things that was passed down. And I was just talking about this on Vlad TV, right? There were certain home remedies and shit that was passed down. Like, when I was younger, I ain't know what Tylenol and extra, all that shit was. My granny used to whip up all type of shit to have a nigga feeling better. This is what I'm saying. Like, that shit is lost, right? Those, like, fucking remedies and shit that's passed down from our older generation, that shit is lost, bro. Like I was talking about this shit on Vlad. Like, if you ever had, like, the pink eye, right? If you ever had the pink eye, like, if you ever got the pink eye, Granny used to say, piss on a piece of paper and put it on your eye. Like, actual piss. Like, put piss in your eye. Did it work? Hell yeah. Piss on some toilet paper and hold the toilet paper on your eye. Literally about 40 minutes later, shit back to normal. Piss. Actual piss. Bro, y'all laughing. I'm dead serious. Piss. Actual piss. Piss on the piece of paper and hold the piece of paper on your eye, and your motherfucking pink eye gonna be gone in 45 minutes. It was all type of shit. Like if you got a cold sore, right? If you got a cold sore, they used to say put earwax on your cold sore, bro. You put earwax on your cold sore, shit gone ASAP. Earwax, bro. Fucking earwax. This is shit our granny used to tell us. You look at today's era, these girls don't know nothing about the home remedies, man. They don't know nothing about, they don't know nothing. They don't even got the whoop thing. They don't even got the intuition thing. Like, first, it was levels. Like, all right, just get rid of all those home remedies. Don't pass that thing down. Then, they don't even got these girls don't even know how to whoop children. I seen, my girl hit my son one time. My son really looked at her and was like, She was like, don't do that. And my son was like, My son looked at her in her eyes and was like, bitch. I said, Marty, he's black. He ain't one of these mixed things. You gotta beat us. He has slave DNA. You gotta do a thing to make us get the point. Marty, he's black. He has literally a portion of slave in him. You gotta do a thing to... What? These girls don't even know how to whoop no more, man. They don't know how to whoop. Look, man, when we was coming up, we looked at our grannies and our mamas like a mythical creature. The fuck? When we was coming up, we looked at our mamas and grannies like mythical creatures. They did the impossible. The fuck? Our parents did the impossible. Man, I remember we ain't had nothing to eat for Thanksgiving. I swear to God, my mama made some shit. Look, we ain't had nothing. This why I ain't gonna lie, like every time I hear that record, like I low-key get teary. It's the Tupac Dear Mama when he said just working with the scratch we was given and mama made miracles every Thanksgiving. When Pac say that line, bro, I literally get chills and like my heart be wanting to cry, bro. Bro, look, I remember it was Thanksgiving. We ain't have nothing, bro. Like I'm talking about the refrigerator was empty. We didn't have nothing. It was literally a booty bread in there. You know what a booty bread is. Don't tell me you don't know what a booty bread is. You know the end. You know when you buy a loaf of bread, that one little piece all the way at the back that nobody eat. The booty bread, G. You know the one all the way in the back that everybody just leave in there. That one. It was just one of them in the refrigerator, G. It was one of them. And it was like some syrup, but it was like a little bit of syrup at the bottom. Like, you know, that part that don't never slide all the way to the top. I swear to God, my nigga, my mama fed all 6 of us with that one piece of bread and the syrup. I don't know what she did. Man, she did some shit where she mushed all the little booty bread up, put some water in it, put some syrup in it, and then like she made like this paste, and then she spread the paste out in the pan and made like a bigger bread. From that day on, I looked at my mom like a god. I said, oh, she got a thing. We was full. I said, Mama, how you make all these pieces of bread from that little piece of thing? Man, we looked at our, man, if you really know the shit I've been through and the things that my mama did to like make sure that like we was good, man, like back in the days, them was queens, man. Like that's why when people be like, I'm a queen or man, fuck you. Back in the days, we had queens. We had bitches that knew how to, sorry to use the word bitch, but we had women that really knew, like, all right, I gotta get it. Like you remember, it used to be shit like girls nowadays be like, I'm a single parent, it's hard. Bitch, you got one kid. The fuck you talking about? You a single parent, it's hard. Bitch, you got one kid. My mom was a single parent with 6 kids and 2 stepkids. Fuck you talking about? The fuck you talking about? You a single parent and it's hard. And you need a GoFundMe. Bitch, I'll beat your ass. Hold up. Bitch, my mama was a single parent with 6 kids and 2 stepkids that wasn't even hers. And she had no job. And she was on. What you talking about? These bitches ain't built how they was back in the days. I'm sorry. Bitches back in the days, listen to me. Bitches back in the days, they really was gods. All these older bitches from the 90s and shit like these bitches was gods, bro. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. They was gods. How you... Sometimes I'll sit back and I'll be like, how the fuck did my mom do it? How? How? I swear to God, bro. This is, look, I'm going to be honest with you, though. And look, I'm going to keep it all the way 5,000 with y'all. Look, I'm not really religious, and I really don't give a fuck about church like that. But there was times where my mama did some things. Now, I don't know if it was church, or I don't know if she just really had real live powers, right? I remember one time we ain't have nothing again, bro. It was a lot of times we ain't have nothing, bro. So when y'all look at me and be like, Daylyt success, bro, I grew up in Watts, my nigga. We ain't have nothing. But look, there was one time we ain't have nothing. I'm talking about our power was off. We had candles all in the house. We ain't had no water. We had to keep on using the wrench. Remember, you had the big old monkey wrench that you had to turn the water back on whenever the water and power people came to turn it off. So you will wait till they come, and then they turn it off. Then you hurry up and go back over there and turn it back on. Then they'll turn it back off and put the lock on it. Remember? Y'all don't know nothing about that. Food stamps. Bitch, my mama had 6, damn near 8 kids. Bitch, that food stamps ain't enough to feed us. Anywho, they don't know about the big monkey wrench that you had to turn the water back on. They don't know about that. So, boom. Right? One time, we didn't have nothing. I'm talking about nothing. We had candles in the house. A bunch of candles. We ain't had no food. We ain't had no water. We ain't had no nothing. Like, where the fuck was social services when you need them? See, y'all kids got it easy. Y'all even got social services. Like, somebody be like, damn, y'all ain't doing the kids bad. We'll come get them. We ain't even had that. Nigga, if you was doing bad, you was doing bad. Like, ain't nobody coming to help you. If you was doing bad, you was doing bad. It ain't no social services coming to help. You was just fucked. Ain't no help. Nigga, we used to be like, damn, do we get a foster parent or something? Somebody gonna come help, bitch. Mama got 6 kids in the house with no lights and power and water. This is clearly against the law. Somebody help. Bitch, that motherfucker rolled by. Shit, it's on y'all, G. But anywho, so bam, right? We ain't had nothing. I swear to God, my mama literally was crying. I remember, look, she was crying, but my mama used to cry different. She ain't never just sit there and cry. See, I noticed like the weak parents, they just gave up and started doing all drugs and all type of shit. Those was the weak bitches. Those parents that just gave up on everything and just left the kids and just started doing all the shit, those created the Cardi B's and all that shit. The Cardi B's and all them products of that, right? They come from that line, and all these weak bitches come from those weak bitches lines. But all the strong bitches come from the strong bitches lines. So look, my mama ain't never cried, right? She just used to look at us, and I know she was crying inside her mind, like, damn, man, like, I gotta get some shit together, right? But my mama never showed us weakness, bro. Never. I don't give a fuck how hard it was. My mama never showed her weakness. Never. She used to just be like, we gonna get through it, y'all. We gonna get through it. We gonna get through it. I'ma pray on it, and we gonna get through it. My mama never showed her weakness. Never. Never. She never showed her weakness, bro. Never. Never. I never seen my mama show her weakness. Never. She look at all 6 kids and go, we gonna get through it. We gonna get through it. I'ma pray. So I remember one time, my mama almost broke though. I remember she almost broke. She was looking at me. She was looking at me in my eyes. I swear to God, bro. This shit low-key kind of make me tear up. Hold on, let me get it together. I remember one time she was looking at me in my eyes, bro. And my mom's still alive. Yeah, I'll be bringing my mom to the shows and all that. She was looking at me in my eyes, right? Like dead in my eyes, like. And like I remember looking in her eyes and her shit was watery. But this how I knew my mama was strong, bro. It wasn't both eyes was watery. It was just one, bro. Like just one eye was watery. And she was like holding that bitch like I swear to God, she was really fighting the tear, but I never seen nobody do that. Bro, she was it was one, like her shit was watery, but she was like, boom. So she did a blink, like she blinked, that motherfucker went back in, bro. And then she was like, come here, boy. And I was like, yeah. And she was like, pray with me. My mom made me pray with her. Bow your head, boom. Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you to say thank you, boom, boom. You know, our like women from that era, they had the prayer game on lock. I used to be like, are you freestyling? Or did you write this written or freestyle? You know, because women from that era, they had the prayer game on dummy lock. Wow, what? They had, bro. I used to be like, did you write that? Or is that like, how you doing that? Bow your head. Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you to say thank you, bless you. I can't even do it. They didn't fumble or slip over one word. Ain't no fumbling or slipping over nowhere. That shit coming. Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you to say thank you for blessing us. We boom, 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 banana, boom, boom, and the God, Heavenly Father, and we worship you in the name of Jesus. I used to be like, damn, her wordplay on point. She got dummy bars. My mom used to have dummy bars with the praying, dog. Like I'm talking about a long one, though. I'm talking about a long one. Like this shit used to be like a fucking speech. Come to you saying thank you, we bless you, praise you, boom, 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 in the name of Jesus Almighty, boom, boom. Like I'm talking about, she just going, and I'm like, yo, like my nigga, she was just going, dog. I promise you, it was like the longest prayer I ever been in. It was a long one. You know, sometimes they got the quick ones, but then sometimes your parents got the long one. Bro, she was spitting 48s. Fuck you mean 32s. This was like This was down there the Daylyt Funk Flex. This shit about 10 minutes straight. Boom, she spit a long one, bro. I promise you. I swear to God, bro. As God is why, though, listen to me. My mama spit a long one, bro. Literally the very next morning, the lights was back on. On my soul, bro. The very next morning, the power was back on. Now, as a kid, I don't know if she paid the bill, or I don't know if somebody helped. I don't know what happened. All I know is she spit a long prayer, and the next morning, the power was back on. Bro, my mom woke up in the morning and hit the lights. Remind me, all the roaches ran. I ain't gonna even act like I ain't have roaches. You got to think, we ain't have lights for about a month. So you know our roaches end up getting big. They was like, nigga, they was actually comfortable. Feel me? We ain't have lights for so long, nigga. Our roaches, nigga, was just chilling outside. Niggas had picnic tables and shit. Nigga, we good. You feel me? But nigga, you hit the lights, boom, 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 nigga, all the roaches ran. Oh shit, nigga, they got power. Get up out of here, boys. So all the roaches was, nigga, they was shook to them. They ain't know what the fuck happened. Boom, boom, boom. So all the roaches got up out of there. Boom. So now all the lights back on. We like, dang, we got lights again. And I remember I walked in the kitchen. I looked at my mom back in her eyes, bro. And I was like, in my mind, right? You got to think I was probably like 6 years old. So in my mind, I'm like, what are you? Right? I was really looking at my mom like, what the fuck type of magical being are you? Like, what type of connection do you got with the higher up things? And then it just made me realize it's not necessarily that they got a connection with the higher ups. It's that females have the ability to, you know what? It's a reason why they call it Mother Nature. You got two type of things in this world. You got fake ass man-made God, which is the fake he and the heavenly father and all that fake shit. And then you got Mother Nature. And I think all women have a fucking relationship with Mother Nature. And they could do things if they tap into speaking to her, bro. I believe this with all my heart. Women have a thing that they align to with Mother Nature, and like that somewhere in the history books, the fucking conqueror niggas broke the relationship with women and Mother Nature, bro. I seen my mom do shit that defies gravity. I seen my mama do shit that don't exist, bro. I keep telling y'all that my mom did things that don't fucking exist. They did things that don't exist, bro. My mom, I've told y'all this numerous times. My mom have the ability to make a shoe turn a corner. Y'all, like mamas from the 90s, they had them mamas had different abilities. My mama had the ability to throw a shoe around the corner. You talking about Joe Montana and nigga motherfucking Eli Manning and these niggas got dope ass arms. Bitch, the average mama in the hood was a quarterback. Fuck you talking about? The average mama in the hood was the greatest quarterback known to mankind. The bitch could throw a curveball. Fuck you talking about? You ever seen a football player throwing curveballs? Bitch, that was mama. My mama didn't even throw shoes. She just manifested the ass whooping. Fuck you talking about? My mom stopped throwing shoes. She had too many kids to throw shoes. She ain't about to throw her nice sandals at all of y'all. My mama manifest the ass whooping. Fuck you talking about? Nigga, you come home from school, nigga, my mom look at you, nigga, you just start crying. Your back just start bleeding. Fuck you talking about? My mama had my mama was tapped into something else. She stopped throwing shoes when we got about 6th, 7th grade, where we was kind of too big to really. Man, she stopped throwing shoes. She had mental ass whoopings. Fuck you talk about. She get the phone call. Yeah, little Davon is acting up in school. Could you come down to the office? Oh, no, it's okay. I'm going to stay right here. Nigga, I just started crying in class. Ah! 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 Nigga, they principal looking at me like I got the exorcist or something. She don't know what's happening. Nigga, I'm spitting up blood. Nigga, they ain't know what the hell was happening to me in the class. Man, they called the paramedics and all that. Mama come to the school. He all right. Come on. He all right. Come on. Get on in the car. He won't do it again. He won't do it again. Will you? No, I never mess up again, Mama, I promise. My mama had the Xavier thing. My mama was Professor X coming up. Fuck you talking about? I wish a nigga would. My mama had mental ass whoopings. Fuck you talking about? Mental. But no, look. These mamas from back in that days, bro, look, they had different type of ability. Y'all think they had different type of abilities. I remember one time, because I was playing sports, so I was athletic. No, you can't even say athletic, because black niggas don't use TH. We say F with an AF. You got y'all niggas he's athletic. What? Fuck is that? Nigga, I was athletic, nigga, with an F. Athletic, nigga. So I remember one time, nigga, I'm playing basketball and shit. I had my jukes up. You feel me? That's what I had, super jukes. So, nigga, I'm like, nigga, she ain't gonna never hit me with a shoe again, nigga. I got dummy ducks. You feel me? So I remember one time, I thought I was old enough, you feel me? Mama said, go clean up the trash can. I ain't taking out nothing. She looked at me and said, Daisha, hand me my shoe. Now, you know when your mama say hand you the shoe, it's war. Because my little sister's name Daisha. Daisha, hand me my shoe. I said, oh, here we go. Right? So, boom, I took off early. I'm already running because I know mama got a thing. I'm already running. I'm out of here. I'm about to go outside. You feel me? So, boom, I ran through because we had like a thing in our house that go around like that. You know, my mama right here. It's like a kind of like a roundabout. So, boom, I hit the roundabout. Boom, I'm on the other side. Mama on this side. Boom. So, I went out the back door. Remind you, bro, I went out the back door. I'm not even in the house. I'm not in the house, bro. Mama threw the shoe. Whoa. I ain't even know she threw the shoe. I just heard it. Nigga, this shit felt like a helicopter, bro. You know how, like, when you on a high-speed chase and the helicopter coming, you... Nigga, I'm like, nigga, that motherfucker coming somewhere, nigga. You feel me, nigga? So, boom, nigga, I'm not even in the house no more, but I'm outside, my nigga. I'm not in the house no more. I'm outside. Bro, mama was in the living room on the chair, on the rocking chair. I'm outside, bro. I'm like, all right, I don't hear it no more. I'm good. I'm good, nigga. Shit, she ain't never about to tell me to take out the trash. The shoe hit me on the top of the head. That motherfucker came from above. That motherfucker came from the heavens. That motherfucker came from the heavens, bro. My mama, the only person, got a silencer on the shoe. It was different with my mama, bro. My mama used to be like this. They should bring me my shoe. Oh, you think you gonna run? Bitch put the silencer on the shoe. Yep. Silencer. My mama had a silencer for her shoe. You ain't gonna hear it. It's just gonna clock your shit. Wham! Bro. No, look. The mamas and the women from that era, bro. I promise you. They was tapped into some other thing. They was tapped in to another thing that these newer girls ain't tapped into. Dog, my mama belt, why it felt like her belt was like Mr. Fantastic? Like, do you remember getting whoopings when you were young and you like, why this belt so long? Like, I'm running. You ever look back and see your mom way away from you in a distance she can't hit you, but you still get hit? You be like, I'm clearly like 10, 15 feet away. I know the belt like 3 or 4 feet. She can't hit me. Wham! How, bro? How? Bro, I swear to God, my nigga, the women from that era, they had a different... Bro, I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, the women from that era, they had a different type of power. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. They had a different type of power. Nigga, I remember I caught my mama doing some magical witchcraft shit one time. So I remember she went out to dinner with my auntie and my uncle. They came back home. We was all playing hide and go seek in the house. They came back home. Bam. The whole house was fucked up. We invite all whole neighborhood in the house. Fuck it, nigga. We gonna get a whooping anyway. So fuck it. Everybody come in. Fuck it. We playing hide and go seek in the house. Couch fucked up. Everything fucked up. Remind you, my mama was the only person whoop our ass for fucked up shit that was already fucked up. Like, Mom, you got the chair from the Goodwill. How you gonna get mad at us? The shit already fucked up. Like, we already had to screw it back together, but you mad because it's broke. But anywho, boom. So we come back. My mom was so mad, she wasn't even mad. You know your mom about to do some shit when she ain't mad. You know your mom about to do some real shit when she laughing. Oh, y'all, bro. Oh, hold on. So y'all motherfuckers was playing hide and go seek in the house. In the house. Oh, y'all stay right there. It's all right. Now y'all good. You can play the game. When your mama tell you that, oh, you know some shit about to happen. See, me, my sisters, them, they used to fall for it. When they like, oh, mama happy today. She ain't even tripping. And, you know, they playing the game with their back turned and shit, because that's what she wants you to do. She wants you to forget about it so your back could be turned. Not me, my nigga. I was always the smart one in the family, nigga. I'm like... So I'm like, why mama so quiet? Nigga, I'm about to go in the room and see what she doing. Nigga, I motherfucking peeked through the cabinet. Mama was doing a magical thing like that, right? I looked to the other side. It was an extension cord, a fucking shoe, a belt, a stick, a paddle, and a motherfucking telephone. They was all floating in the air in a circle. And she was like, which one should I use? Bro, I said, wait, what the fuck? Bro, they was all floating in the circle, like hovering. And she was just like, From that day on, I said, never will I be bad again. This bitch a witch. This bitch a magical creature. Never. From that day again, I got straight A's. I got straight A's from that day on. I said, well, I would never again, ever, never again. This bitch ain't human. Fuck you talking about. never again. I'm going to class. Niggas, motherfucking school started at 7 o'clock. Nigga, I was at class at 6:22. Nigga, by the door, waiting in line. Nigga, it wasn't even nobody at the school. Nigga, principal walked up. Devon, why are you here so early? Oh, just thinking about what we're gonna do today in class. You okay, son? No, yeah, I'm good. I'm real good. Shit, nigga, what? Nigga, my mama had a thing. Bro, she had it. When I seen that thing, I was like, oh, okay. I know what we dealing with now. We ain't dealing with a regular whooper. This like a witchcraft whooper. Nope. No. And see, I learned something about parents, though. I learned something about our parents from our era. It's a difference between beating your child and the beating. Right? It's a difference. Beating your child, like it sounds the same. A beating and a beating. Right? It's a difference. Beating your child is like what y'all do where y'all physically damage the child mentally. Right? Like when you go in there and take your frustration out on the child because your life fucked up, that creates fucked up children. Right? Like when you know how parents whoop their children for no reason because their lives ain't shit. Like that's different. You gonna mentally damage the kid. But when you get your ass beat, right, there's a difference between a beating and an ass beat. Right? Some of y'all niggas got beaten, tortured, and all type of shit. Then that's what create the Jasons and shit like that. That's what, like you remember Waterboy and all them. Like when y'all got those type of parents, that's when they create like serial killers and fucking weirdos and shit. Like when they been through those childhood type of things. But getting your ass beat worked. Getting your motherfucking ass beat worked. That worked. It's a difference between just getting beatings and actually getting beat. Like, there's a difference. When my mama whooped our ass, it wasn't like, it didn't feel like I should be a weirdo after. It was like, nigga, I'm gonna get on my shit on the set. Nigga, mama ain't playing. I never got an ass whooping that made me into like a fucking, like one of those, get 'em Tommies. Nigga, no. One of those, the things from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. One of those things. No, when you get beat, you end up one of those Texas Chainsaw Massacre things. Leatherface, you end up one of them. Oh, get down there in the basement and don't ever come out. Then you turn into one of them things. But a regular hood ass whooping, no, nigga, that shit is the healthiest shit that you could ever get. We need to start a law. We need to start like a movement. Ass whoopings need to come back. That's why all these kids is fucked up. They need their ass beat. Not beaten. You just need a few whacks by a hood mama. But no, look. For real, hear me out. It's crazy because it's like all right, let's be real. How many of y'all got y'all ass whooped and how many of y'all got beat? Some of y'all niggas got beat. I know, like some of y'all niggas that be in my DM, you have all the symptoms of a nigga that was fucking child abused. Right? It's like you got child abuse and you got abused the child. Right? Some of y'all niggas been child abused, like I'm talking about like damaged you mentally. Every whooping my mama ever gave to me really set in my mind and had me thinking. Like, you ever got your ass whooped by a woman and you was like, I ain't never gonna do that dumb shit again. Like, every whooping I ever got from my mama, it really put me on the right track in life. I'm talking about, it didn't matter what she beat my ass with. Man, I done been hit with everything in the house. My mom hit me with the cord of a cordless phone. Yeah, that don't even make sense, but it happened. And I remember. She beat me with the cord of a cordless phone. Bro, every whooping my mama ever gave me really set in my mind on some shit that had me like, yep, I know not to do that again. Everyone. Every single whooping I got, I learned my goddamn lesson. Hey, don't take your ass around there again. I'm warning you. Nigga, I come back around the block. And it's crazy because you couldn't even lie to your mom back then. She knew everything. How? It wasn't no social media. Who snitching? You go into an area you know nobody know your mama at. How the fuck did your mama find out? Mama stayed in the house. It wasn't no social media. We ain't had no phone. You come back in the house. I know you was around there. Bring your ass here. Bruh! How? How you know, bitch? I'm like 10 blocks away. I seen you over there playing football. What? What? How the fuck you know? Bro, mama knew everything. It wasn't no getting away with nothing. Ain't no getting away with nothing. Oh yeah, when she say I seen you, oh, it's over. I seen you around there. Now go in there and wrench it off. When mama started speaking in her granny things, oh, it's about to get real. I don't even want to talk about my mama. Speaking of my granny, because every black granny named Big Mama. Every black granny name is Big Mama. If your granny name ain't Big Mama, your whole family generation lines is depressed. If your granny name ain't Big Mama, then you have a long line of depressions in your thing. If your granny name wasn't Big Mama, then that explains your whole generational curse. Big Mama or Nana. Either or, but Nana has had a little bit of weak thing. If your thing name was Big Mama, if your thing name was Big Mama, if your granny thing name was Big Mama, y'all got a strong generational thing of like strong things. That mean y'all had, my granny did a thing. Now, granny had different type of abilities than mama. Granny had a magical switch. Magical switch. She knew how to take things off the trees. My granny was like Harry Potter. Oh, y'all being bad? Dave, bring me my switch. She, go pick me a switch. One of y'all go pick it. Nigga, we climb up to the top of the tree. We try to find the skinniest switch ever, because the switches be breaking. We try to find the skinny switch. Boom. My granny we used to give her the switch. She used to let the shit marinate, bro. She used to let the whooping marinate. She ain't just get the switch and start hitting us. She used to peel all the skin off the switch. Like, trees got the little extra bark part. So she used to peel the bark off the switch so it could be a clean, solid switch. Ain't no flakes coming off. It's a clean, solid switch, bro. Boom. Right? She ain't never whoop us on our ass. Put your hand out. Woo! Woo! Bro, you ever been hit with a switch on your hand? Bro, my nigga, I'm talking about in the palm of your hands, had your fingertip. This shit struck a nerve in your brain. Open your hand. Right. Bro, you get hit with a switch by Big Mama on your hand, it trigger a part in your brain that you never even been to before, so you don't know how to make a sound for it. Like, you know how when you get hit on your ass, you go, ah! Right? Because your ass, the ass, it starts with an A, so you make a noise. Ah! But when you get hit with a switch on your hand, your brain try to calculate a sound that could go with that, and it ain't one. You be making noises that you never even made before. Whack, skipple, heavy, sweet. Man, you be making noises that you never even thought of even thinking about making. At that moment, I was like, Granny will whoop your native language back into you. This bitch, we was speaking native Sumerian. We started speaking our original language. This bitch whooped the English out of us. Bitch, we wasn't even speaking English no more. You ever seen two kids crying together? I remember one time me and my cousin Say got whooped. We wasn't even speaking English no more, but we was speaking a whole other language. Granny tore our ass up, and we didn't know what to say. Bitch, we didn't know. Niggas started speaking in tongues. She whooped the dog shit out of us with that switch. We didn't know what to say. Bro, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. These granny things, they had a different, bro, I'm trying to tell y'all, the grannies had a, that's what I'm saying. Like, so what I'm saying, what I'm trying to get down to is, these things, not just the whoopings, but these things need to be passed down more, bro. Have I ever been addicted to drugs? No, nigga. I had a mama that will whoop the dog shit out of me. Bitch, I come in the house and whoop. Let you motherfucker come in the house with some goddamn drugs. Your drugs gonna get their ass whooped. Fuck you talking about? Bring them drugs here and put them in the corner. Nigga, I remember one time my brother came on with a bag of weed. My mama was looking at, my mama put the weed in the corner. You on timeout. What? My mama put the weed on timeout. Bitch, it was a bag, it was a nickel bag in the corner. And she was talking to it, if you move, I'ma whoop your ass. Nigga, I seen the nickel bag over there in the corner. First time in my life I seen a bag of weed crying. What? My mama was so strong, I was scared to smoke. Fuck you talking about. I remember one time all my friends were smoking. They was like, Daylyt, just do it. In the back of my head, I seen my mama looking at me. My mama was literally looking at me. I wish you motherfucking well, I beat your ass and they ass. I beat your ass and they ass. I wish you would. That's the type of mom I had. That bitch was everywhere. My mama was like in the air. Like she was like a ghost. She was like everywhere at all times. Like it didn't, she's like a spirit animal. Like, yo, I'd be somewhere. She'd be like, don't go right there. Make a left. I'd be like, all right, cool. Nigga, I look down the street. Damn, that nigga got shot. All right, cool. Good looking. This bitch was like a spirit animal. My mom was like an actual fucking spirit animal. She knew everything at all times, at any time. It didn't matter what the fuck was happening. She knew everything. Bro, she was the secret player on top of the plate. My mama knew everything, bro. So, yo, Jess, speaking of that, I just got to the Smart and Final. So, I'm about to grab some shit out of Smart and Final, then I'm back to the house. But, yeah, my mama knew everything, bro. Like, it wasn't no getting away from nothing, bro. Like, you can't sneak nothing past my mama. Nothing. No, you couldn't, bro. You couldn't sneak nothing past. Bro, that's why I tell y'all, like, you know, like, let's say suicidal. Like, it's a lot of motherfuckers that's suicidal, right? My mama beat your motherfucking ass. You coming there talking about you sad and you want to kill yourself. My mama let you motherfucking die. You gonna come back to life. You know that thing they put on your heart where they go clear and boom and lift you back up? My mama got one of those inside the belt. I wish you would die in my house. I'll beat your motherfucking ass. My mama had one of those electrifying things inside the belt. I wish you would die in my house. I'll beat your motherfucking ass. I remember one time one of my cousins died in the house. Mama, hurry up. Lil JJ in there dead. Where he at? Where? Over there. Get your motherfucking ass up. Wham! Nigga, Lil JJ popped back up. Get your motherfucking ass up. You ain't finna die in my house. You better die around the corner. That was my mama. You ain't gonna die in my motherfucking house. You better die around the corner somewhere. Shit, nigga. That's why, bro. Bro, black parents, bro. Black parents from the hood, they was different type of curious. Bro, you don't get it. Black parents from the hood was different type of creatures, bro. You don't, bro, like, I never smoked, I never drink, I never was suicidal, I never was depressed, I never was none of that because I knew my mama would whoop my ass.